Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Speak Smart with Christian. Today we're going to look at the differences between the simple past and the present perfect. Let's do it. So let's have a look at the present perfect and the simple past. These are verb forms that are quite often confused. However, we do use them very differently in English. Let's start with the present perfect. So the first thing to say about the present perfect is that the present perfect is a present tense. That's the name, it's present. The perfect word there refers to what we call an aspect. That's just a linguistic term that we use to mean basically to look to the past. Okay. In English, we use the perfect like this. Okay. So, what do we use this for? Well, we often use it for actions that happened at an unspecified time before now. Okay. Something with some connection to the present. For actions that started in the past and continue until now, again with some connection to the present, and for experiences. So these are things that you've done in your life until now. Your life is not over if you're watching this video, so we would use the present perfect. However, of course, if you start talking about someone who is dead, then you would need to use the simple past, okay? Because there's no relevance to the present now, okay? What about keywords? Well, we've got these words here that we will frequently use with the present perfect. Ever, never, already, yet, just, so far, since, and for. Structure. The affirmative is always a subject, have or has, that's called an auxiliary verb, and then a past participle. The past participle is always the third word if you studied this at school. So something like eat, ate, eaten. That eaten is the past participle. The negative forms are formed with a not. That not is often contracted as well. So you might say something like, I haven't eaten. And the question forms are inverting our affirmative form. So we have or has, the subject, and the past participle. Okay. So of course we use the has form with the third person like he, she, or it. All the other forms, I, you, we, they, are with the have. All right. Some examples. I visited Paris. We would use this to refer to some point in my life. Okay, the time period is maybe not important. The moment you did this, when you did this is not important. She's already finished her homework. Okay, so this has some connection to the present now. Maybe we're talking about the homework, we're talking about what we're going to do now. There's some connection. This homework is connected to the present. She's already finished it. Okay. They've lived here since 2010. This action started in 2010, but it's still relevant now. They are still living here. All right. In terms of the simple past, there's some break with the present to use the simple past. The context is now no longer connected to the now. It's over. Okay, so we often use this if we mention a specific time period or some kind of context which is in the past. Okay. We often use it to sequence events as well. So this happened, then something else happened. That's a regular use of the simple past. Keywords would be things like yesterday, last week, last month, last year. As soon as you mention a specific time period or context, like in 2005, in 1999, in 2010, you can also use it with months, in December, in June. Whenever you use the word when, that will be when will be in a moment in the past. If you're referring to the past, then that will not be the present perfect, so that will be the simple past. And ago, because that refers to time that is finished. The structure is a subject and then a verb. There's, for example, I ate in the affirmative. With negatives, you can say I did not, and then the verb again, I did not eat, the base form. And the question, again with this inversion, is did you eat? Examples. So I visited Paris last summer. Last summer, the time period is finished. It's not connected to the present. She finished her homework yesterday. Again, that's a finished time period. She lived here for 5 years before moving. So again, there's a break with the present. It's now in the past. This is a simple past form. So to summarize, the key differences are in the present perfect, the time is not mentioned, and there is a connect with the present. Or there is a connect with the present. Simple past, past actions and which are finished, and there is no connection with the present. The time is over. It's finished. Some final examples. Have you ever tried sushi? This would be for an experience in your life. Have you ever done this? Simple past. Did you try sushi when you were in Japan? This is a specific moment. Present perfect. I've lost my keys. There's some kind of connection. It's relevant now. Or I lost my keys yesterday. Yesterday's over. It's finished. So we need to use a simple past form. Okay, guys, I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.